Manny Pacquiao's highly anticipated return to the ring ended in dramatic fashion, but not with the result he and millions of fans around the world had hoped for. The Filipino boxing legend, chasing history at 46 years old, fought Mario Barrios to a majority draw, leaving the WBC Welterweight title in the hands of the younger champion on a night filled with intensity, controversy, and admiration. Pacquiao, who had been inactive for nearly 3 years before this comeback, entered the fight aiming to become the oldest welterweight world champion in history. From the opening bell, he showed flashes of his trademark speed and tenacity, darting in with quick combinations and using angles that have bewildered opponents for more than 2 decades. The crowd roared every time the 8-division champion landed his signature left hand. But Barrios, 29, displayed composure and resilience. Standing nearly 4 inches taller and possessing a significant reach advantage, the defending champion worked behind his jab and targeted Pacquiao's body, aiming to slow down the veteran's footwork. While Pacquiao dominated the early rounds with volume and aggression, Barrios gradually settled into the fight, establishing his distance and forcing Pacquiao into exchanges that were far more grueling than the Filipino icon may have anticipated. The middle rounds told the story of a young champion against an aging but determined legend. Pacquiao had moments of brilliance, especially in the 6th round when he wobbled Barrios with a crisp left cross. Yet Barrios responded effectively, rallying with a series of body shots and uppercuts that reminded the crowd he was not there simply to survive. Pacquiao's pace slowed noticeably in the later rounds, and Barrios capitalized by controlling the action with cleaner, more measured punches. As the final bell rang, both fighters raised their hands in confidence, though the expressions on their faces told 2 different stories. Pacquiao, drenched in sweat but still smiling, looked satisfied with his effort but unsure of how the judges would see it. Barrios, meanwhile, appeared cautious, perhaps realizing that he had let some early rounds slip away. The judges' scorecards read 115 to 113 for Pacquiao and 114 to 114 twice, resulting in a majority draw. The verdict was met with a chorus of mixed reactions. Pacquiao's fans, who believed their hero had done enough with his aggression and ring generalship, voiced frustration, while Barrios' supporters felt the champion had weathered the storm and deserved to keep his belt. "I thought I won the fight," Pacquiao said in the post-fight interview. "I gave everything I had in the ring. At my age, it's not easy, but I wanted to show the fans that Manny Pacquiao can still fight at the highest level." Barrios, while respectful, stood firm in his assessment. "Manny is a legend, and sharing the ring with him is an honor. But I believe I did enough to keep my title. The judges saw it that way, and I'll take the result. This was not an easy fight, but it proves I belong at the top." The draw left many questions unanswered. Would Pacquiao pursue another fight in hopes of securing one last world championship? Or would this be the final chapter of a historic career spanning over 25 years? For Barrios, the fight validated his toughness and ability to compete against one of the greatest boxers of all time. But it also left critics questioning whether he truly did enough to maintain his status as champion. Boxing analysts were quick to weigh in, noting the contrast between Pacquiao's early flurries and Barrios' late control. Some felt Pacquiao's aggression should have given him a narrow victory, while others argued that Barrios' cleaner shots and bodywork were enough to level the contest. The result may not have been universally satisfying, but it added another layer to Pacquiao's storied legacy, one defined as much by resilience and heart as by victories and titles. For now, the official record shows no winner. Barrios retains the WBC Welterweight title. Pacquiao falls just short of another historic milestone, and the boxing world is left to debate what's next for both fighters. Will there be a rematch? Could Pacquiao decide to retire once and for all? Or will he chase one more chance at glory, defying age and odds yet again? Whatever the answers, one thing is certain. Manny Pacquiao's comeback proved that his fighting spirit remains intact, and for the fans who witnessed this unforgettable night, that may be just as meaningful as the belt itself.